Hey people, it is Friday, June the 10th, and the time is 9:58 in the evening, and the temperature is currently 18 degrees Celsius. And I'm walking east along Dundas Street, or west I should say, along Dundas Street East. That's always something that trips me up every now and again. And I'm making my way down to Union Station. I'm going to be meeting up with Meghan, who's arriving at 10:30 on the GO train from Guelph. And it's a very calm, somewhat serene Friday night. There's next to no humidity in the air. So 18 degrees feels very, very pleasant right now. Walking around in a t-shirt. I haven't really planned out my route to Union Station. There's several different streets I could take to get down to Front Street. I've done Yonge Street before in many videos. I've done Jarvis. So I think what I'll do is I'll take one of the lesser known streets running north-south, a smaller street. I'm thinking I'll take Dalhousie Street. That'll take me down to Queen. And then from there I'll make my way over to perhaps Church or Victoria, which will take me down to Front Street. So this is Jarvis right here. There's Peter Land. This is a place right close to my building which I have yet to try, even though it's been there for a good 5+ years or more. You have to make sure not to step in the doo-doo on the sidewalks. That seems to be more of a problem in recent months, or the last couple of years I would say, than it used to be. And I'm not entirely certain whether or not it's doggy doo-doo, if you catch my drift. So just up ahead is Church Street, but this is Dalhousie Street. So I'll be heading south down here. I don't think I've ever done a nighttime walk down Dalhousie Street in recent months. Maybe a year or more ago I did one time as part of a downtown east night walk. But it looks a lot different now than it did then, with all the new buildings which are under construction. It's turning into a bit of a canyon of condo buildings, with more on the rise. It's a bit dark, I'm not sure how that will come out on the video. You can see the Massey Tower with its crown all lit up. And over there is the Aura with its crown all lit up. And here is Shooter Street. Unfortunately, it's common to hear lots of disturbed people shouting and making a scene and whatnot in many of the streets around the east of downtown, or downtown east. And this new development is coming along.
Oh, did you change the pickup spot? Did you move the pickup spot?
Yeah, I thought I'd have the whole street to myself here, but I was mistaken. Any seemingly secluded place that you think you'll have to yourself in Toronto is sure to find itself full of a person or a car or something you did not expect. That's the nature of living in a dense big city. You just can't get away from the people. Everyone's trying to use these side streets as shortcuts, thinking they're the first person to ever think of that idea. And of course, that's far from the truth. Wow, they are really booting it. Here's Church Street. Okay, and there's another fire escape to add to my list of potential fire escape climbs. You might have seen my recent video where I climbed a rickety looking and rather tall fire escape that I've been eyeing for quite some time. I finally made it up to the top. Not without a little bit of difficulty either. And here's McVeigh's Irish Pub. Looks like they're doing good business on a Friday night. I've been there a bunch of times. It's a fun place. You can hear some very traditional sounding Celtic influenced music playing in there.
Sí, porque ya pronto coge un bus y después se va a Puerto. Entonces esta semana mira las 60.
There's the financial district over there. We'll be passing through part of that. I think I'll take Colborne Street to start heading west. And here's Adelaide Street. I wonder how long this parking lot will remain. Seems all the lots along Church Street have been bought up in recent years and developed with new residential towers. This is King Street, St James Cathedral. I've never walked through that before. Have to keep that in mind for a future video. And here's Colborne Street. Some beautiful old buildings here. And on this side of the street is the new head office of Google. It's the Canadian head office, at least. PJ O'Brien, another popular pub. Doesn't seem as lively as McVeigh's, at least not at this moment. And here's the backside of the King Edward Hotel. It fronts onto King Street. And Colborne Street terminates at Yonge Street up ahead. And just a block further is the Commerce Court West office tower, which you can see sort of terminating this vista. And there's a hotel there. I always wonder if the people getting rooms on the upper floors enjoy their view of the canyon, because they're basically just looking straight across to another building. And here's a look straight up Victoria Street. Oh, this is Scott Street. And over there is Berczy Park with the dog fountain. Let's take a quick look. We'll see how many people are hanging out, enjoying all the doggies doing their thing over there. You'll see what I'm talking about in a moment. However, if you're a regular viewer of my channel, you've seen the dog fountain many times. It's been a while since I've come past here at night, though.
Tonight we're pretty sure to get to
So there are quite a few people around. Nice place just to sit and chill. Listen to the sound of the water. And there you can see the dogs spitting water, in case you can't make that out in the dark. I did do a recent daytime video of the fountain, as well as 6 other downtown fountains, not all of which were working. I think 2 of them were not turned on yet when I did that video, so I might have to do another video when they're all turned on. quite dark around here, not a whole lot of light. And the moon is looking quite interesting tonight. There's a guy having an argument on the phone. And we got our first look at the CN Tower. And here's Meridian Hall. This is a performing arts venue. And hopefully that music across the street doesn't come across too loudly as I pass by. I'll just keep talking in case it does pose a potential copyright claim. At this point, I know every single restaurant, bar, and pub that plays external music downtown, and I know to get ready if I want to try and block out that music as I walk past. And here's Yonge Street. And that's the Hockey Hall of Fame there, just across the street. It's housed in a historic bank building. And that's a common sight, seeing these food delivery cyclists riding on the sidewalks. These sort of become one of the banes of my existence here. Bus is headed to Toronto. It's an Ontario Northland bus. It was probably coming from North Bay. So now we're just walking along the southern side of the financial district, passing the Dominion Public Building, and across the street is another one of the places that I've learned to be wary of, that always blasts loud music out onto the street. So that's why I chose to walk on this side of the street. See, I plan ahead. And if I get up to the corner of Front and York, I have to cross the street because there's another place right there that plays music. And then if I keep continuing west on Front, I have to cross the street again because there's yet another place that plays music. I know where they all are. After getting hit with a copyright claim on a couple of occasions, I've learned my lesson. And here is front and bay. And I find myself on this stretch of Front Street quite often. Because I enjoy the kind of hustle and bustle that you find around Union Station, and also because I come here to meet Meghan quite frequently and to walk her back to the train on her way home. And I often record those walks.
This is where Uber parks. This is where the Union Station is.
There's the Royal Bank Plaza. And that's an entrance into Union Station, but I'll just keep walking. There's another entrance further to the west. And I wonder if they're going to bring the Union Market back. Union Summer, that's it. That's good. However, this fence does block the very nice view of the station as you're walking past.
Ouais, non, à 24, gros. À 24, gros.
And there's the other entrance. And I've shot quite a few videos inside Union Station, including a full tour. And I think the Great Hall is one of the most awesome spaces in the city of Toronto.
And also, like when you
And quite a few people out and about for 10:30, but it is Friday night. However, this is not a nightlife area or anything of that sort. It's literally just the financial district in front of Union Station. I don't think I've come down here in a video before, so let's do it. This is another way to get into the station. That's the York Teamway over there. You can access the platforms for multiple GO trains. here is the York Concourse. What the heck, let's just go inside. I'll wrap up the video in the Great Hall. Meghan's train is scheduled to arrive in less than 1 minute. It'll probably be another several minutes though before she makes it up into the Great Hall where I'll be meeting up with her. I was looking into the York Concourse. That's where you can find the gates to board your GO trains, and there's also a large food court down below. And ticket booths and things of that nature. Convenience stores, the restaurants, there's a bar. This is the level underneath the Great Hall. And those stairs will take you up, but there's more stairs over here. And over there is an access to the Via Concourse. That's the arrivals. The departures is upstairs. And you can also access Union Subway Station. And the Bay Concourse is just on the other side. It's basically a twin of the York Concourse. It's still not completed. All the gates and accesses to the trains are open, but lots of the retail is not open yet. I'll go back and record a video once all those shops and restaurants have opened up. I think they're going to be opening within the next week, some of them. And it'll be a while longer before they're all open. And here we are, the Great Hall. I wasn't kidding when I said this was one of the most awesome spaces in the city. So I'll find myself a seat and I'll wait for Meghan. And over there is the Via Concourse for departures, as I mentioned earlier. So let's sit right over here. And I'll start to wrap up the video. Hope you enjoyed the walk through downtown, or parts of downtown, mostly the east side of downtown, on this Friday evening. We checked out a bunch of streets that I don't often walk down, such as Dalhousie and Colborne. And also Front Street, which I have walked down many times. So leave a comment below if you enjoyed the walk, and like and share and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And be sure you hit that notification bell, that way you won't miss any of my videos. And if you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal, and via my merch store, and via the new Super Thanks button down below, which I recently enabled. And you can also find me on Instagram under KContinuum. So thanks for watching, and be sure to keep checking back, because, as always, I will continue.